Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't already know me, my name is Ben.
My name is Jeff.
And 3 weeks ago, I moved from New York to Italy. Today's video will be a Q&A video about my exchange experience so far. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So a couple days ago, I posted on Instagram story and Snapchat story if anyone has any questions, and so I made up a list of 20 questions that I was asked. First question that I was asked was, what is the time difference? So I'm in Montefiascone, Italy, and I live in New York, so the time difference is 6 hours. Then my second question was, how much fun are the AFS volunteers? They are so fun, 10 out of 10. Shout out to Chloe, Cecilia, Leonardo, and Andrea. They made the quarantine at the worst hotel fun. Question number 3 is, do I get homesick or did I get homesick? For me, if I'm not occupied, that's when I get homesick. If I'm not learning my Italian or doing something, that's when I get homesick. My fourth question was, am I staying with the host family? And if I am, was it awkward meeting them? Yes, I am staying with the host family, and it was a bit awkward in the beginning. I'm still getting used to it, but it was awkward because I did feel like I wasn't a part of the family. But my host family does make me feel now that I'm like a part of their family, which is very makes me very happy. The Italian culture is they're very family oriented, so they're very
Like this type of people.
they just come. It's that's what I really like about the Italian culture. They're very family oriented and very loving. So my fifth question is, who am I staying with and how many host siblings do I have? I'm staying with the Venditti family. They have 3 daughters. One named Lucilla, which is my age. She is turning 16 in 20 days. And there are twins of 12, Gloria and Serena. The sixth question is, what is my favorite part of Italy compared to the United States? I really like the Italian culture. For me, I feel like they are very much more warm people. The European style is so much more different, and I really much do like it more. Also, one thing I forgot to say, the food is
Amazing.
Question 7 is, do I speak Italian better now that I am in Italy? Have I gotten better at speaking Italian? And my answer is yes. I am surrounded by the Italian language, so it does make it easier to learn faster, but it is harder in the moment. When I got here, when I was speaking to the first people that were speaking to me in Italian, I was so lost. I was able to understand some words, not all. I was very lost in the beginning, but over time, I am understanding more and I'm getting more used to it. Question 8 was, did I go with an agency? Yes, I did go with an agency. The agency is called AFS. AFS stands for All Fat Students. Just kidding. That's only if you come to Italy and you eat a lot of food and you become fat. But just kidding, I don't know what it stands for, but that's the program I came with. Question 9 was, what kind of school do I attend and what classes do I take? Italian schools are very much different than American schools. Here, the schools are they specialize in different things. So there's technological schools, linguistic schools, science schools, math schools, and they also do have general schools, but most of the schools are for one specific main subject. So I attend a linguistic high school. I do take math, science, all those classes, but I mainly take more languages. So I am taking advanced algebra, biology, chemistry, earth science, English, Spanish, French, Italian, and then I'm forgetting. I don't know if I mentioned physics, gym, general history, and history of art. So I am taking many more languages. I also am taking a lot more sciences, but it is a linguistic high school, so languages is the main part of the school. The 10th question was, what is the process on becoming a foreign exchange student? How does the process work? So for me, I found out about AFS through family and friends. I had family who went with AFS and friends who went with AFS. So that's how I found out about it. My school had never sent someone abroad for a full year. So I had to prepare everything to show the school, like, this is the program I want to do. This is how it works, blah, 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 blah. And that's how I did my process. The hardest process, the longest process was the visa process, especially now that we are in the middle of a pandemic. It did take much longer, but I think my visa took 2 weeks or maybe a little less than 2 weeks, and usually you get it within the day or two. My 11th question is, how is school currently? School is currently online. Just like in America, I know in America some schools are doing hybrid. Here we're fully remote, but we're hoping to be open very soon. We were supposed to open Thursday, but they want to play it safe and they want to open after break, especially now that break literally starts in a week. So the 12th question was, what do I like to do during my free time? I really like spending my free time with my host family. I have learned a lot from my host family, aside from the language, a lot about the culture, a lot about my town. I like going on runs with my host family because the view here is astronomical. The views are beautiful, like right outside the house, like you walk not even 2 minutes and you have the view of the whole city. If you go to like the city center and you climb to the top, you can literally see a 360 view of the city, the town, whatever you want to call it. And so where this town is located, it's like the middle, it's like a crater around a lake because there used to be a volcano in the lake, but now the volcano submerged underwater, something like that. So all the cities are around the lake. It's super beautiful. Like, I'll submit some pictures right now, like right up here, wherever, but it's super nice. Highly recommend to come visit Montefiascone if you do come to Italy. The 13th question is, what is my new favorite food, or what is my favorite food now being here in Italy? I did try prosciutto before coming to Italy, and I didn't really like it. But now that I tried it here and the way that they eat it here, it's delicious in my opinion. I love the prosciutto. It's delicious, especially prosciutto with cheese. Delicious. Question 14 is, what is most different in Italy than in the United States? Italy is a very family-oriented country, so they try to spend most time they can with their family compared to the United States, where we are all trying to do our own lives and trying to do our own lives best. Yeah, we spend time with our family, but it's not as much as people spend time with their families here. Aside from that, what is very different here is the roads are so much more skinny. Like, if you can drive in Italy, you can drive anywhere in the world. Like, in New York, you have like 5 lanes on the highway or 3 lanes on the road. Here you have 1 lane and you have to fit both cars going both ways. And aside from that, the roads are beautiful. Also, this is going to be really random. Something that is very different here in Italy is I realized that people brush their teeth after every meal and after they drink coffee. I don't know if that's only my family, but it is something that I really like. It's like you try to be clean for everyone else. Like, you're always brushing your teeth so you always smell good and you don't have bad breath, especially after drinking coffee where your breath can get very stinky. But yeah, that's my answer to this question. Question 15 is, what made me want to study abroad? I'm a very adventurous person. I like to learn new things. So that's why I thought that studying abroad was best for me. I like to learn languages. I like to explore. It was just the perfect match for me. So that's why I chose to study abroad. I chose Italy because I love the Italian culture. I was taking Italian in school. So I thought that it was going to be so much easier for me to just go to Italy. I already speak Italian. It's going to be super easy. It's not. 3 years of Italian in an American high school cannot even help being dropped in Italy alone. It's not that easy. It's super difficult. I thought I was going to be a pro. No, it doesn't work like that. Question 16 is what do I do to learn Italian? The program I came with does include a tutor, so it's like me and four other kids, and we are all like learning Italian together. It's like a small class. But aside from that, I am watching TV. Like I said in my previous video, I like watching Italian Peppa Pig. I am listening to Italian music, and I am reading Italian books. So that's how I better my Italian. Aside from that, I'm also like watching YouTube videos on how to say appliances in the house or how to say articles of clothing. That's also another way I study. So if you're trying to better your Italian, I highly recommend watch cartoons in Italian because it does make it a lot easier, especially that all the graphics are there. Like watching Peppa Pig, someone's fighting and I see the expressions on their face. I understand what they're trying to say. There's an argument. I understand that there's an argument and I can hear what they're saying. And in the worst case, I don't understand something, I can just translate it. So in my opinion, cartoons are super good to watch, and also YouTube videos on how to say at home appliances. I think those are also very good. Question 17 was how did I occupy myself during quarantine? During quarantine, I watched a lot of Peppa Pig. I studied a lot. I watched YouTube. I spoke to the staff. Basically the whole quarantine, I tried to make my Italian better. I wasn't able to do that much because I wasn't actually in the real world speaking Italian, but during quarantine, that's what I did. I watched my TV shows in Italian and English. I listened to music. I basically did whatever you could do being locked in a room for 2 weeks. Nothing really special. Question 18 is there anything new I'm doing in my daily life compared to the United States in Italy? One thing that my family does as a tradition is we drink chamomile tea every night before going to bed. That is something I never drink tea, but it is my family's tradition and I really enjoy being able to participate in their tradition. Question 19 is a very good question. How do I keep up in school if I don't speak the native language? Obviously it's going to be hard in the beginning. I am already super lost in the school. Like, it's very hard to understand, but I do have my host sister who can translate some things. But if she can't translate, I do try my best. I try to work around what I do understand. And also, like, I can see what they're doing, so it does make it a little easier. But it is much harder than if I'm in school in America because everything is in another language. The final question, question 20, in my opinion, is probably the question with the funniest answer. So it's how did I adjust to a new time zone and how did I fix my jet lag? I honestly didn't fix my jet lag until a day or two at my host family's house. So it did take me like 2 weeks and a day or two to fix my jet lag because I didn't want to fix my jet lag while I was at the hotel. Like, I miss my family and friends too much that I just wanted to be able to communicate with them at all times. So I would sleep during the day and at night I would talk to my family and my friends. I basically did that during the whole quarantine, and then at the end when I was starting to try to fix my sleeping schedule, and now my sleeping schedule is on point. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you would like, leave a comment down below any video ideas for me to do in Italy as a foreign exchange student. Peace out.